Hello people, welcome to my channel. Before we can get started, this is going to be tonight's video. What I'm going to talk about, we are going to discuss about one of the celebrities is Gordon Ramsay. And before we can get right into that, before we can dive into that, just make sure punch the like button, punch the subscribe button so you won't miss any recent videos, and check out my playlist if we can, so we can get to the bottom of facts. And this is not going to be fictional, but there's going to be more understanding in this video. What I'm going to show you is I'm going to try to talk about, uh, Gordon Ramsay's life hack, and I think we're going to get right into that just a second. But before I do, I just want to tell you something that I couldn't even do videos today because I was running out of ideas, so I had to go back on Google to Google celebrities to help me conquer my struggles. So I want to have I want to less to just to less likely to have a difficult time. I don't want to have a difficult time, but I just wanted to try and figure ideas. So that's why I was just trying to help you so you can understand better about what's my channel all about. um but yeah, and yeah guys, let's get right into it right now. So yeah, let's talk about Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay is one of the most chefs in the world. You could ever possibly imagine what to expect to happen, because I think he's a really good cooker. He is a good restaurateur, and I think he's a really good producer, and he's a writer, and I think he's um, a boss who's always mad at other innocent people. He does the cooking in the kitchen, um, and yeah, it's like he does a lot of mistakes happen. He does a lot of mistakes, but sometimes he's very comedically hilarious when he gets angry, because you can tell his face gets red. He goes like this: "It's war. What are you doing? You could harm somebody." Like that's my favorite line. That's my favorite line I could ever expect from him. But one thing you don't know facts about Gordon Ramsay, like he is Scottish. He used to live in Scotland, back in 1966. He was born in Scotland and he moved to England when he was 9 years old. I think he was actually just a child that time, where he had a violent father who trying to abuse his mom, and trying to abuse his son Gordon Ramsay, and that's why Gordon Ramsay moved to England, because his father was abusive parent, because I think he didn't like to just get treated by him, and that's just wrong. So maybe that's why Gordon Ramsay was a man. He became a man. He grew up being a chef. He grew up to be the chef, because he wants to be the only chef you could possibly be. Is he is the best chef in the world. I'm telling you guys, he's one of the best chefs you could ever uh, submit and accept the fact that he is very popular, because he has a lot of enthusiasm. His goals, his future successful achievements, his very humble manners. He's a very humble gentleman, and I hope he has something very in common. And I think he's got a lot of energy. He does a lot of journaling cooking shows. He does like house kitchen. He does kitchen nightmares. He does um uh, Gordon's kitchens. Oh, I can't remember now. Okay, I keep forgetting. Um, yeah. So yeah, I think it's Kitchen Nightmares, or maybe uh, I don't know. I remember the two names, but I just can't remember the rest of them. So I got poor memory. Got just poor memory. I just can't remember stuff. So that's fine. But yeah, he does Kitchen Nightmares, where he wants to work with other people who are struggling to cook in the kitchen, because that could actually lead to food poisoning. That's what Gordon Ramsay is here to help them. They think that it's a real show. Yeah, it's real. It's real. It's not fake. It's real. which is confirmed. That's my statement that I can get this. We invested that it's this is not going to be like a investigated issue for him, because I think some people disrespect him as he's one of the best chefs you could ever, if you want to be him, be him. You know, because I'm not a good cooker. I'm trying to be my best to get good at cooking, because I just don't think it's not my hobbies. You know, because I'm just so bad at cooking, because I get scared because of the flames, the cooking gas. I'm not very good at doing that, so I need to learn to do cooking gas. So yeah, because I did remember you do cooking videos, so you can check it out. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay, yeah, his friends liked him, but some people don't like him because you think he was a bit bossy man. He was being like, he's not. It doesn't mean he's manipulative. It's just because he has a funny charisma in his emotions, and he knows everything about all the cooking ingredients and all the plans he makes and how he creates his announcement, what he's gonna do, what's gonna do when he's good at something that you want to copy his skills, because it's all about learning. He teaches learning skills, and he does shows. He does some um, cooking shows. He learns to cook some healthy food. So I think that's it. But yeah, guys. So what is Gordon Ramsay net worth? His net worth is actually 200 million. I guess I don't know. Maybe it's dollars or pounds. Maybe pounds because he's Scottish. So I think he's 200 million pounds. Well, yeah, because yeah, he has a lot of money. He has a lot of money because he has like I think he has like a good a fast car. He's already got like a big mansion in America. He does live in America. He has his family and his wife, and he has a good life. And I wish him the best of his life he can ever attempted to be the best person he is in the world. And yeah, and how much does Chef Ramsay get paid? Um, I think he does. I think he gets paid about um like um I think he does get paid about 240 and 175 million. So I think he makes a lot of money than that, and now he has 220, which is calculated as different numbers, which is already explained that he's got 220 million bucks of dollars. And I think he has a lot of money because he does a lot of cooking shows. He does a lot of cooking exercises, and he knows his recipes. He does a lot of training because he trains people to learn to be a good chef and learn to try not do cause any food poisoning, because that could be a problem. So he's a good chef, so he teaches everybody to keep everyone safe, to keep everyone out of danger, so they don't get too close to that that dark zone. So that's what you got to be watch out. That's what you have to be careful to watch out for. And yeah, so who did Gordon Ramsay marry? Tanya Ramsay. He actually married Tanya Ramsay. That's his wife, who actually lived in London since 1974, and she was born in London in England, and I think he started to marry him when he was about there usually was about maybe 12 years old. He started to marry her, so I think that they got married maybe 19 about 19 let me guess, maybe 1992. I'm just making up. I just like to make up stuff if that's okay to you, because I'm word stick. But yeah, I think he was getting married. I don't know what year. I was just say that 1992. That's fine. 1992. Maybe it was about 23 that time. But yeah, I think that's why he was born in 1966, and he was born in Scotland and he moved to England, and that's when they got married. And If that makes sense, I think that's accomplished. Work as accomplished. All right. So, who was Gordon Ramsay trained by? I think it was Mercury Perry, um, who was a chef who was very much popular than Gordon Ramsay because he thought he was better than Gordon Ramsay. So I don't think Gordon Ramsay's not jealous. I think that Will chef who trained Gordon Ramsay is a little bit jealous because I think he's really good. I think he's really better than him now because I think Gordon Ramsay is. I think you never know. He has ADHD. Gordon Ramsay is a ADHD. Uh, uh, a, you know, like a completed um, a, like a completed victory he has in his industry, and how he gets a lot of shapes in his life, and how he promotes all that energy he gets from the fans, and he thinks he feels like to be appreciated and likes to get respect, and he has a lot of things in common. I think, yeah, Mercury Perry is a really good chef, and I think he trained him back in 1987. If you never realise you don't know the facts about him, he is a chef before Gordon Ramsay became a chef, before he was famous, and I think he was actually trying to get money from him, and he was just trying to teach Gordon Ramsay to do something for him, and he paid him, and Gordon Ramsay paid that his boss the money, and that's when he used to cry. He did used to cry because he was depressed because he wanted to be a chef, and he wanted to become famous in that world, and you can ever see it in your imagination, Hood. And I think he deserves a lot of credit for that. Congrats. Yeah, what is Gordon Ramsay's most favourite meal? Famous meal. What is Gordon Ramsay's famous meal? His famous meal is beef Wellington. If you haven't heard of beef Wellington, it's a healthy dish. It's a healthy meal you could ever use in your recipe. You could write it in the food book, and you could actually search up how to cook it. All you have to do is use the pan and just smack it down, and then you can turn the temperature up and see if it's cooking. Make sure it's not going to get undercooked, and then my officer might go and say, "It's raw, it's raw." So yeah, it's like, yeah, he has a good catchphrase. It's raw, because I that's a funny catchphrase. I like that one. That's a good one. Yeah, he does like beef Wellington, because I do believe I think he is a big fan of beef Wellington, because he thinks he wants to keep healthy. He wants to keep eating healthy food, so he wants to keep in shape, and he wants to be, realistic about his meals, because he wants to be telling the truth, how he is a honest man, and how he's actually showing you how to cook healthy meals for your dinner, and that's why you gotta follow him. Follow him every social media. You can add him and just say, "Hey, I'm a big fan of your cooking. I watch your cooking shows. I appreciate what you've been doing for the past years, and I wanted to say thank you for giving me the teaching skills you could give me in the world, and I think you're the best." But yeah, Gordon Ramsay, it does like want beef Wellington as his favourite meal. So yeah, um, is Gordon Ramsay a millionaire? Well, guys, let me tell you something. Well, Gordon Ramsay is a millionaire because he has a lot of money. He's got a big car. He's got a mansion in America, and I think he makes a lot of good dishes. And he's a very excellent cooking maker. And I think he has a lot of things he could ever share. Is the information how you cook foods properly, and how he teaches you to build your confidence, because when you're a chef, you're independent. You're really more independent, and you wanted to complete that training. That's your benefit. That can give you a beneficial way to describe your training, and that's where you gotta be realistic and be honest and be humble. And that's why he has a lot of net worth. He has about 220 net worth, which is a lot. So he has a lot of money. So no, it's the same, but I mean, he has a lot of money. Respect him, guys. Respect him. Thumbs up. But yeah, guys, I mean, yeah, I think that's it for today's video. What do you think in the video? What do you think about Gordon Ramsay's life? What do you think about his explanation childhood? Because I mean, he didn't have a happy childhood, so I think he was a really lonely guy. He was a lonely boy when he was young. He was not going to make friends. He was not going to, he was not going to listen. He was not going to, learn to behave. But now he is mature now, because I mean, he's he's a really good man, and I think when he was a kid, he used to get bullied a lot. So I think he was, you know, maybe last week he never had a happy childhood because that was the day when he was in Scotland. So maybe last week he moved to England. And that gives me explanation. But yeah, Gordon Ramsay is a man who is our dreams, and you want to be him, and you want to grow up watching him, you know, because I did watch his house kitchen shows. It was funny, it was hilarious. I like to see when he gets angry, and like to see how he's, you know, everybody's different, you know. He does like because he's very hyperactive, he's very impulsive, but sometimes he's very more concentrating because he can actually focus in a long time. And I think he does a lot of benefits he makes, so never forget about that. That's a good moment. Alright guys, I think that's what today's video. Thank you for watching. What do you think about Gordon Ramsay recipes? What do you think about his cars or his mansions or his money or his what do you think about his livelihood? And what do you think? Did you think he got married or do you think he did not get married? Just let me know in the comments down below because I'm not sure. Just so I can get more details and more information about if he did get married back in the 1990s or 80s, I don't know. So yeah, just you can let me know. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. Remember, as I always say, remember to be winners, and don't forget to check out my videos and make sure to accept the fact you can check my playlists and add them to your playlist so you can watch my videos in a repetitive way so you don't forget to watch them in case you don't get bored. And I hope I will cheer you up. Alright guys, have a nice day and God bless you.